Bengal Genius here. Let's keep talking Bengal action, baby. Okay, so we know Joe Burrow is going to be the number one pick. What are they going to do in round two? This, to me, is a pretty easy decision. If a guy like Pat Queens or Kenneth Murray slide to them, they take him. If they're already gone, there will be a lot of guys, a lot of teams that want to move up and select one of the quarterbacks, Jake Fromm or Eason. There's a lot of quarterback depth, but they will definitely jump up and get that guy if he's available, so the Bengals can accumulate more picks. It is imperative, obviously, that we get the right picks. Offensive lineman is another priority. They have to build up and protect Joe Burrow. That is priority number one. And that will give the media. Let me tell you how the media is going to get out of this corner they painted themselves in, acting like the completely making up stories about Joe Burrow not wanting to play in Cincinnati. What they'll do is, I already saw a guy doing it. They'll say that the Bengals will sign a free agent offensive lineman, and then they'll spin it around, and the media will say, well, since the Bengals are apparently building the offensive line around him, Joe Burrow will play for him, which is kind of crazy. You know, what is going on with the internet, with stories, and, all these websites, they have to generate clicks, they have to generate traffic, so they will basically just lie and make stories up just to keep things going through them downtime. So you got to keep that on your mind when you're evaluating, watching all this stuff. Free agency is going to be coming up soon. Obviously, the Bengals have plenty of spots they can build through free agency, and that seems to be the biggest debate when it comes to the Bengals. In reality, they really don't break the bank for free agents, but they will sign some. Usually, they let everyone go out, generate their market, and then they will pay them fair market value, and they really don't like to overpay. Now, teams like the Miami Dolphins, they sign Ndamukong Suh. It didn't help with anything. Then they got a big fat contract, and it hurts their salary cap. So that's a realistic thing. Ideally, the best way to build your team is through the draft. The draft should be the stake. Free agency is a little bit of the sizzle. You can find some guys to sprinkle in there. The 49ers, I will hand to them. They did a fantastic job of building that team using free agency and the draft, and that was really a great job. So that's something to keep an eye on for. So we're counting down on that. Other than that, there's not too many Bengal stories going on, but it is interesting to see more articles on Bengal.com about Joe Burrow stories, which tells me that the everybody's warming up to the idea. I mean, it's to me it's the clear choice. There's a guy on Twitter named Matt Minich who had a really good breakdown of the linebackers Pat Queens and Kenneth Murray. So you might want to check that out. But also like to mention, that's about it for this episode of the Bengal Genius Show. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, the Bengal Genius. But I'd also like to mention I got my first actual advertisement here. That's right, Kaleido Charms right here. You see this? This person, they can make any kind of thing you want. You know what I mean? And they spin it up for you. There you go. Look at that. I got me a Bengal one because you don't want. Come on, man. You want something unique, and not one of these is the same. So it's a great present for a kid, a friend, or whatever. So, hey, man, paying bills just like everybody else. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. There will be more news. This is really a downtime in the NFL. More news is coming up. I'm always digging. Always got the ear to the grindstone, baby. So I'll talk to you soon.